All right.
Hi, my name is Jerry Pacheco. I'm the operations manager at the Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast Museum in Fall River, Mass. And I'm here with JW to show people how to use these boxes.
So Jerry come down to pick up his devices for the Lizzie Borden house, and I was going to go through some instructions with him, and we thought we would record it for you guys and let you see the basics of how we're going to start using the IDC Direct-Linc with the newest controls and newest inputs outputs that I put on it. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to look at the device itself. We have our normal headphone one on the right hand side, which has always been there. And then we also have our pre-effects in and out, which has always been there.
Can I say something, JW?
Mm-hmm.
This one does turn the speaker,
Yes.
This one, when you plug in the headphones,
Yep.
turns the speaker off.
That's correct.
Okay, that's important.
So when you use this headphone jack, you cut off this speaker. If you use headphone jack number 2, which is also post effects, it will not cut off the speaker if you have not already used headphone jack 1. That's why they're labeled 1 and 2, because the Estes method. This is meant to be used with 1, 2, or 3 people. Estes method. Number 1 person would be here, that cuts off the speaker. Number 2 would be here. Both of these people would be listening post effects, means they hear the echo and reverb. If your third person plugged in back here, they would be hearing before the echo and reverb. So that's just another way to be able to do the Estes method. And we're going to plug some of that in here in a minute. Your recorders will either go here for pre-effects, meaning before the echo and reverb.
Correct.
Or you could have a recorder here and a recorder here recording post effects, meaning after the echo and reverb. So let's just hook one up really quick.
Yeah.
So what we would do is on a normal, just if we were going to run a ghost box session, if we wanted to, we could just go ahead and plug into the bottom jack right here, and now we're recording post effects. And Jerry's going to go ahead and plug into the back with a second recorder. Now, if we start a session at this point, we're going to have 2 recorders recording the session, and the one's going to record after the echo and reverb, and one's going to record before the echo and reverb. Meaning later we can go back and we can look at these on our computer and we can, compare those two together. Or you could use a splitter, unplug that one after a 3 or 4 minute session, and plug them back in, plug them here, that splitter, plug both of them in, and you could play them back through if you wanted to. And you could listen to it in real time right there on the, well, not real time, but right there at your investigation site, and then review it later at your computer. But if you caught anything you thought was interesting, you could follow that line of questioning.
And on top of that, you're hearing post and pre at the same time through the speaker, so you're hearing both of them.
Yes. So if you hit record at the same time, and then when you're done, hit stop, plug them back in with the splitter, and hit play at the same time, you're going to actually play them both back at the same time. Echo without echo at the same time back through the box. So this box is good for not only doing your spirit box sessions, but also for your playback.
Yeah.
Now remember, during playback, your scanner is always going to be running. Now you could slow that scan speed way down.
You slow it way down, yeah.
Or you could just leave it. You could slow it way down for your first review, or you could, and then if you wanted to review it again at regular speed, scan it back up, and now you're actually running both of your old sessions
And
through with a new session at the same time.
Holy crap.
See if they talk. I know it. It's hard to wrap your brain around it, isn't it? Because now you're allowing them to see what they had before and add to it.
And add to it, right, yeah.
Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and leave one plugged into post, one plugged into pre, and at this point we would take our headphone jacks and we would do either a one person or we could do a second person. I don't know where the other, oh, here they are. We could do a two-person. So right now, what we have set up right here, right now, is we actually have, we're recording pre, we're recording post, and we're doing a two-person Estes method.
Estes method, yeah.
All right. So let's say we do this. When we're done, when we're finished, well, no, let's.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that part.
We're going to add another one, and we're just going to set that there, and we're going to record the ambient. So we have two people plus an asker. So the asker's asking the questions. The listeners are responding. This one is recording what the listeners and what the asker is saying. This one's recording what the box is saying before echo. This one is recording what the box is saying after echo. But now remember, your listeners are hearing after echo. So let's say you just finished a 3-minute session. What you would do is simply, first of all, you would have to make sure you unplug that one so your speaker comes back on. You would unplug this one, unplug this one, plug them into your splitter, plug them in to the bottom jack. Make sure you're on your output because we had that plugged into the microphone, right? Because we were recording. So we're going to plug those into our, and we're going to hit play on both of those at one time. And here's what's going to happen. When we hit play on both of those, actually, sorry, we wanted this one because this is the one that we recorded the ambient.
Yes, yes.
So you take the one that you recorded the ambient. You can either use the one from the ambient and the one from post effects, or you could use the one from ambient and the one from pre-effects, or you could do them one at a time. But you want to hit play together. And guess what you're going to do? What you're going to play back through the box is what the box was saying, what the asker was saying, and what the listener was saying. And you're playing it all back at the same time right here in the box.
So you're going to hear everything.
You're not going to have to wait till you get home and put it on your computer or your laptop.
Yeah, and then blend it all together.
And blend it all together.
You can do it real time, not real time, but you can,
right there.
Right there.
Exactly.
With wherever you're doing it. And you might even get answers from
yeah.
While it's running.
While it's running.
Yeah.
And if you follow a line of questioning that sounds good, then you simply unplug, replug everything back in, and redo the Estes method again.
Right.
And you try it again. And if something's not working, always change up.
Yep.
Like this time, next time maybe you'll use what you recorded pre-effects.
Right.
Along with the ambient.
With the ambient. Right. Yeah, yeah.
But the main thing is you have all these files. So even when you leave and you go back home, later after the investigation and when the hangover's over, that paranormal hangover's gone.
Paranormal. Because you will get a paranormal hangover from these boxes.
I'm telling you. So when that paranormal hangover's gone, you're going to be able to look at all these files and just know. And what I do is I label mine. On the backs of mine, see, like this one here says DV3. What I do is I label them so I know
what's what.
What's what.
Right.
So I know which one was recording ambient, which one was recording pre-effects, which one was recording post-effects.
Right. And you're going to do that on your own recorders, however, what makes sense to you.
What makes sense to you. Now, this if you're wanting to do experiments and research and those kinds of things.
Right.
You don't have to. You don't have to do anything me and him just said. You could just turn it on and start asking questions. But if you really want to experiment and use this device
to its fullest
fullest extent,
yep.
then
you want to do something like this.
Yes. Yeah. And these are just the basics.
Yeah.
These are just the basics of what you can do.
There's so much you can do. With
this many inputs and outputs, it just, if you could think of it, you could do it.
Yeah. And you're probably going to think of something that we haven't thought of.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love it when the guys get a hold of me and go, hey, JW, did you think about this? No, I didn't. Well, I just did it and this happened. I'm like, oh, wow. I love that feedback.
Yeah.
Because that's how my boxes keep growing.
Yep.
The feedback I get from the guys and the girls, right. All of them. Yeah. I say guys, but the feedback I get.
The folks in the field.
The folks in the field. That feedback is what keeps me going.
Yeah. And
keeps driving me forward with different ideas on my boxes.
Right.
So I love the feedback, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
So what do you think about your boxes?
I think they're awesome.
Was it worth the trip?
Can't wait to use them. Can't wait to bring them back and have my my team have a crack at them. We're gonna be doing ghost huntings, and
now that was coming up for Halloween, right?
We're gonna be doing the 19th, and we're doing the 30th and the 31st at Maplecroft. So yeah, Halloween night. That's sold out already. That's
so fun. All those tickets are gone?
Yeah,
oh yeah.
4 days.
Oh man.
4 days gone.
Well, do you have any tickets available for
the
anybody?
30th?
Oh.
Yeah,
you hear that, guys?
There's still some left on the 30th, yeah.
Okay. Y'all hear that? There's still some tickets left.
Going fast.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we'll be performing ghost hunts throughout the rest of the year, and we'll also have these two overnight guests so they can use them. So
yeah, that's what these are for the house.
Yeah.
These are
for the Lizzie Borden.
These are Lizzie Borden boxes for the house.
Yep.
For you guys that missed it, when I got to go down there, I absolutely loved being down there. It was great. You guys, man, y'all treated me so good. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to go back again. And maybe we might have a surprise for everybody in the future if we can get something worked out on Lizzie Borden.
Oh yeah.
So that would be great. That would be great. So, because I'd love to be able to drag all my equipment down there and just go hog wild.
Absolutely. You can come anytime, JW.
and see what we can figure out.
Yeah.
See what we can come up with. Well, guys, we appreciate you watching the video.
We hope you learned something.
Yeah, I'm hoping you learned something. Did you get a good grasp?
Oh, I've got a great grasp at it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
this was a great tutorial.
Great. All right. So you're going to be able to put this up somewhere where your guys can see it too, right?
Yep.
All right. So guys, if you have any questions, let me know. And the 30th, there's still some tickets for.
Still some, yeah.
Yeah.
For the 30th at Maplecroft.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. All right, guys. Thanks for watching our video. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.